Peace, y'all. Welcome to my channel, MellowNeptuneWaters. My name is Marsha Wilson, and I will be doing your weekly reading for December 1st through December 7th for each zodiac sign. So make sure that you check your placements for your sun, moon, and rising, all right? So if it doesn't resonate, don't force it. It is perfectly fine. Just make sure you check out your other placements. For some people, their risings might resonate more. And I feel like it probably just depends on the time. And I'm very big on what resonates in each given moment. There is no good, bad, right, or wrong when it comes to these readings. So just be attuned to what it is that you need in that moment and what you're being drawn to. All right, let's start with our deep breathing per usual. Before we do, I would like to invite you to subscribe to my channel, MellowNeptuneWaters, as well as clicking the bell so that you can subscribe to the channel and also receive notifications anytime I post readings and you are the first ones in the know. Also, please like and comment on these readings. It does help with the algorithm. It lets the others know that we are here, that we exist, and it lets them have the opportunity to receive these divine messages that want to come through as well. If you would like a one-on-one reading, reach out to me via email, MellowNeptuneWaters@gmail.com. All right, let's get started. Sit up nice and comfortably, or if you so choose to, lay down, whatever position feels the most supportive for you in this moment. We are going to do some deep breathing just to be present and to clear any energies, any static energy, any disruptive energies, and to move that energy throughout our bodies as well as outside of our bodies to bring in new energy. All right. Take a deep inhale, filling up your belly like a balloon. Minimal rising in your chest. And as you exhale, exhale through your nose or your mouth. And as you exhale, feel your muscles starting to soften, your brow bone, your cheekbones, your tongue, your jaw, your fingers, your toes, your knees, your legs, your sit bones, your hips, your back, and your shoulders. Let's take another inhale. Exhale. Feel your feet grounded, whether they're on the ground or not. Feel your feet grounded and planted, supported, protected, safe, and connected. 3 more inhales and exhales here. Last one. Exhale what no longer serves you in this moment. All right, y'all. So we have entered into Pluto in Aquarius for the next 20 years. And if y'all see me looking over there, it's because my camera is usually over there, but it's over here now. We're entering into Pluto in Aquarius, which is going to bring a whole new energy for many of us. The inspirations and aspirations we have, the audacity that we had stored in, is no longer something that we're able to keep trapped within our bodies. It is something that has to move outside of us, and it is something that is ready to activate. It is nothing you have to do per se, except for to continue to be in alignment with how you're feeling, your attitude on things, and your mood. Pay attention to those things, I would say, with minimal judgment, right? Also, we have entered into Mercury in her micro braids, aka Mercury in retrograde, which for some people that causes anxiety. I like to encourage people to allow it to do what it's going to do. It requires everybody to slow down. So not just you. That requires the supervisors to slow down. It requires your any companionship, colleagues, relationships, any of them, it requires everybody to be present. So if you feel late or feel like you're lagging, you, one, are not the only one, and two, as you are in divine flow with yourself and you allow Mercury to do what she gonna do, then you'll realize how much easier things just unfold without trying to control the outcome. Also, this is a beautiful time for you to revisit some of your projects, some of your concepts, ideas, mindsets, practices that you had maybe fallen off from prior. For me, for example, I am tapping back into my Qigong practices and Tai Chi. I started over 10 years ago. My active meditations that I was committed to before, I've kicked back into high gear, and I'm just allowing it to happen. And I know why, and I know for what. Because again, I planted those seeds years ago. So now it's like, it's activation time. So between the marriage of Mercury and her micro braids and Aquarius and Pluto, a lot of those things that have been stored within us that are for our good and for the greater good of humanity, we're in active mode. So that's where we're at cosmically. All right, y'all. So let's get into your zodiac readings. Again, check your placements. Check your sun, your moon, and your rising placements. All right. Let's go. Hey, Aries. This reading is for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I invite you to check out your other placements. If you are watching this reading as an Aries Sun, make sure you check out your Moon and your Rising signs. I also invite you to not only subscribe to MellowNeptuneWaters, but to like and comment on this reading. It does help with the algorithm, and it lets other people know that we exist here and that they have the opportunity to experience this reading as well. Oh, this reading, I said it in the intro, but just in case you didn't see the intro, this reading is for December 1st through December 7th. So far, we have the Seven of Wands and the Hanged Man. Aries, I'm getting something about distrust, a fear of letting go, a fear. Yeah, definitely. I heard distrust, and it's definitely a fear of letting go of something. Maybe it's a fear of letting go and trusting your creative process or career, something you're passionate about, relationships. You have the wands here and the cups here. So it leads me to believe this has to do with a relationship, whether it's a friendship or a kinship, if it's platonic, romantic, familial. It could also, again, with the Seven of Wands, could be career-wise and creative-wise. With the Seven of Wands, though, yeah, especially being in reverse, maybe you're feeling, Aries, unsafe, unprotected, maybe unsupported, feeling like, for some of you, it feels like you feel like you're losing control, or maybe this week something might come up to inspire this feeling of, of feeling out of control. I love this, though. You have this Ten of Pentacles and the Six of Cups. This has to do with home. Feeling out of control, or feeling like, especially as the Aries, the leader, the energy of leader, the person that the energy, or the emperor energy. In tarot, you are the emperor. As in Aries, you are the first zodiac sign in the wheel, the youthful one, and also the one who has the vision, right? A child shall lead them. And it feels like this week you're feeling like maybe a failure, like you're out of control, or you don't know, like maybe you're not feeling like you're able to support your family in the way that you're wanting to, because you have this Ten of Pentacles and the Six of Cups, and the Six of Cups represents children. It could be your own children. It could be a child wound or childhood wound that you have not fully processed or faced. And there's something around family that I just heard developing. So maybe it started developing this week, or, well, it's probably something that's happened from, again, childhood or very young age, whether it's young adulthood or teenage years or like little kid years, it's impacting you. The trust could have to do with you not trusting yourself and decisions that you've made for yourself and or the family. I'm going to pull a card on this Ten of Pentacles. But it'll vary for different, it'll vary for different people. Ace of Pentacles came up for the Ten of Pentacles. So you have the first and the last pentacle that came up. I'm getting the sense that they trust you. You might not. Yeah, look at this. You trust they. You might not be trusting you, or you might be feeling like you're not making the best decisions for your family. Whatever dynamic of family this is, your siblings. Maybe if you are the primary caretaker, or you are somebody who has been financially helping and supporting your friends and or family. Maybe you're feeling like, nah, I ain't doing a good job, or I'm failing them. Ace of Pentacles, Four of Swords, and the Sun card says different. They have a lot more trust and faith in you than it seems that you do right now. And it seems like you're being quite hard on yourself, especially with all of these other cards in reverse. Maybe what you're feeling right now, Aries, is very vulnerable. And maybe that's what's uncomfortable. Six of Cups. Prince of Cups. Six of Cups, Prince of Cups. Yeah, it feels like I'm being comfortable in your own vulnerability. Not just in your own skin, but maybe you're changing a little bit and that's feeling unnerving for you. Maybe somebody's brought something up and you're like a little self-conscious about it. But it doesn't have to be a negative thing or a bad thing. Especially if it's looking like it's benefiting the family. They feel like perhaps y'all are going through a challenging time in your sense of stability, security, work, money. It could feel like maybe you're losing money, or that you don't have things together in the way that you expect that you should have things together. Yet and still, they are trusting you. They're relying on you. And it looks like they feel safe, especially with this Four of Swords. This is one of the most restful swords cards out of all the swords, because the swords, a lot of them have to do with challenges and battles and warring, especially in relationships or the words or the minds and beliefs. But it feels like they feel safe with you. Whatever decisions that you make, they are trusting. I want to look at this Seven of Wands. That's Seven of Wands. Let's do Seven of Wands and this Nine of Cups. Let's see okay. Two of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles in reverse. This, for some of you, maybe it's a partner that is feeling unstable, perhaps, with some of the decisions that you have made, they have made, or collectively. This Two of Cups leads me to believe that. This Nine of Cups in the upright, the Nine of Pentacles in the upright, and then the Ten of Pentacles being in reverse. The Ten of Pentacles being in reverse could represent a loss of money or a change of job. Maybe your partner is concerned or worried that the decisions that you're making or that they're making are causing the family to feel or to seem unstable. And honestly, what I'm getting and feeling is that, with the Six of Cups, it probably opens old wounds, maybe a sense of feeling or experiencing poverty or instability at a younger age. And it's triggering that. It's bringing that back up for you. And you're like, I'm hell bent on making sure that doesn't happen. I'm not going to, I don't think I'm supposed to, Nine of Cups. Let's see. Let's see if anything comes out for this Nine of Cups in reverse. What I'm feeling is that I don't want to say it's surface. It's temporary. It feels like things will come together. You have this Magician card. and that you're in a change, you're in a transition, and that things, I'm getting really strongly in my belly that things are not as bad as you think they are. And this is an opportunity with the Sun card to look at things from the brighter side. It's such a cliche saying, I know, but when we actually do it, it really does feel different. And the heat of the sun is soothing, it is compassionate, it is warming. The sun represents, it's the happiest card in the tarot deck. It is the yes card. It's the most assuring, and it lets you know things are working out in your favor. You might not see how it's working out for you, but things are falling into place exactly how they're intended to be. This upheaval, it's might be things rebalancing, recalibrating. Let me turn this off. It could be things rebalancing for you, things coming back into the center, maybe so that things and responsibilities or whatever can be redistributed between you and your partners or your team or your roommate or your, let's say, classmate, colleague, whoever it is that you're partnering up with, maybe so that things can come back into balance. Honey, this instance is blessing me and also trying to take me out. I'm going to get one more card for Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising. What is the overall takeaway, overall message that you have, Spirit, for your Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising? Come on. The Star. Trust, belief, hope, rebirth, faith, and spirituality. Yeah. There's so many songs that are coming to me right now. The one that won is the Smokey Norfolk, the stand still and know that he is God. No matter what your faith or your belief is, trusting and believing and knowing that there is something bigger conspiring in your favor. Something, more times than not, some things or beings conspiring in your favor, collaborating in your favor to make sure things work well for you. Two of the cards that came up in the upright were the 10 of Pentacles and the 6 of Cups. And so there is love, there is compassion, and there is support for you here. It is to let you know that things in the household, even if it's not money, maybe it's faith and belief in, again, the relationship dynamics, the partners, a faith and a trust in your kids and the cousins and the aunts and the uncles, whatever the construct of your home is, they're relying on you, and there's faith and trust. Maybe that's part of the anxiety. Yeah, I know they're relying on me and I feel like I'm failing. No. You are supporting them in ways that supersede financial stability. There are some things that money can't buy. There are things that money cannot stabilize. And that is trust. What if you had all the money in the world and they're like, yeah, but I can't trust you. One, what you're going to do with the money, or two, what your intentions are with me, for me, about me, and around me. The stability comes in so many ways, and it's appearing as though you are a comfort for your family. You are a safe haven. You are trustworthy. And you just have to allow that. And you just have to have faith and trust and belief that you are enough and that you are doing your best and you are doing everything that you need to be doing. Maybe what you too need to do is rest. The same way that they're resting and trusting in you, perhaps you need to do the same. If there are conversations that need to be had, then have them. I don't see a whole lot of swords here, so it doesn't feel like this is anything that's really deep-seated in the mind or really maybe giving you severe like headaches or anything, but just emotionally and in your relationships, and maybe even physically you're feeling it. All right, so yeah, take a load off. 6 of Cups at the bottom again. Take a load off. Allow the things that need to come up, and I would say don't judge them. because they have information for you. And if you're judging them, you're already dismissing them as wrong and bad. So let the feelings and the emotions come up and see what the solution and the resolve that comes up from that. See what it's saying. See what it does. Aries, love you. Take care of yourselves this week. This is probably going to be a pretty minimally turbulent week. It's like a good turbulence, though. I just heard shakeup. It's a shakeup, and it's the thing that's like, that was uncomfortable for a minute, but I'm glad it happened because it allowed everything else to fall into place. All right. Take care, Aries. If you would like a one-on-one reading, email me, MellowNeptuneWaters@gmail.com. Bye.